Ed and Gina are painting pictures.
Can I borrow your green paint?
Sorry, I don't have green paint.
How can I paint grass then? It has to be green.
Just mix blue paint and yellow paint. Yellow and blue make green.
Oh, that's right. What about orange? I want to paint a sunset.
Mix yellow and red. If you use more red, you'll get a darker color.
I also want to paint some waves. I have blue, but I need purple.
Mix red and blue. Can you make a little more? I need some purple too.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Hanny.
Welcome to Part A of ABC Talk. This month's ABC Talk is divided into 3 parts. In each of these parts, we'll be talking about colors.
Correct. We are going to read from a lesson on colors this month. Something tells me that the subject of art is going to come up.
It probably will. Soon. Anyways, why is this the case? Well, because color and colors and art go hand in hand. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. As I mentioned before, this month's lesson is divided into 3 parts. 3 small dialogues.
Right. The stars of each of these dialogues are Ed and Gina. This month, they are going to be talking up a storm.
Very funny. Yes, they'll be talking up a storm while talking about colors. Okay, let's get started.
Good idea. Let's take a look at today's vocabulary. 课文一开始，我们看到 Ed 和 Gina 在画图。Ed 需要绿色颜料来画草，那他向 Gina 来借绿色颜料，可是 Gina 没有。Gina 就建议他把蓝色颜料和黄色颜料混合起来，黄色加蓝色就会变成绿色了。这边出现3个单字 ，paint。这个单字在课文里面出现2种词性，它当动词表示绘画，当名词表示颜料。那我们先用动词来造句。She likes to paint in watercolors. She likes to paint in watercolors. 她喜欢用水彩画画。好，那我们用名词来造句。I'm running out of blue paint. I'm running out of blue paint. 我的蓝色颜料快要用完了。下一个单字 grass 表示草，它是当名词用。那我们去郊外啊，去某个乡村小镇的时候，也许会看到一整片绿油油的草地。那这时候你可以说 We saw a beautiful field of grass on our way to the town. We saw a beautiful field of grass on our way to the town. 我们在前往那个城镇的路上，看到一大片美丽的草地。第3个单字是 mix， 它表示混合、掺和。那它在课文里面是当动词用。例如 She mixed the flour with some water. She mixed the flour with some water. 她把面粉跟一些水搅拌在一起。好，接着 Ed 说他想要画海浪，那他有蓝色，可是他需要紫色。那么单字 wave 就是波浪，它在课文里面是当名词。同学们喜欢到海边放空吗？ It's relaxing to sit on the beach and watch the waves. It's relaxing to sit on the beach and watch the waves. 坐在沙滩上看海浪是令人放松的事。好啦，现在我们看完单字例句，接着回到课文中。
Ed and Gina are painting pictures.
Can I borrow your green paint?
Sorry, I don't have green paint.
How can I paint grass then? It has to be green.
Just mix blue paint and yellow paint. Yellow and blue make green.
Explanation 1.
Welcome to part A of this month's ABC Talk lesson. This month's ABC Talk lesson is titled Talking About Colors. If you've somehow forgotten, the stars of our lesson are Ed and Gina.
That's right. In part A of our lesson, Ed and Gina are in art class. Unsurprisingly, Ed and Gina are painting pictures. After all, painting is one of the main things that people do in art class.
Oh yeah! Also, when painting, color is extremely important. Remember that the next time you paint in art class.
Okay, let's start reading from the dialogue portion of today's lesson. Ed kicks things off by asking Gina a question. Can I borrow your green paint? He asks.
Gina answers Ed by saying, Sorry, I don't have green paint. Now, she's not saying no to Ed here. Not really. She's saying that she would like to help him, but she can't. Why not? Because she doesn't have any green paint to lend him.
And that upsets Ed. How can I paint grass then? He cries. It has to be green. He's got a good point there. After all, grass is usually green.
That's true. But all is not lost. Gina has an idea. And she'll share her idea with us and Ed right after we hear from grammar teacher number 1, Teacher Daphne.
大家好，我是 Daphne。今天的第一则文法是 How can somebody 加原形动词，意思是某人要如何做某事。以疑问副词 how 怎么开头来询问方法，后方句子倒装，先接助动词 can 能，再接主词。例如 How can Maggie be so thin？ 玛姬怎么有办法这么瘦？
And we're back. Gina has an idea for Ed. If Ed wants green, she thinks, he can make it himself.
Just mix blue paint and yellow paint, she says. Yellow and blue make green. Sounds good to me.
Me too. And the good times just keep on rolling. Get this. It's time for another grammar note with Teacher Daphne right now.
今天的第二则文法是 A and B make C， 意思是 A 加 B 会做出 C。A and B，A 和 B 是复数主词，因此要搭配复数型的动词 make 成为。例如 1 and 1 make 2， 1加1等于2。
Folks, we're back, but not for long. You see, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away.
Right, we'll be back soon.
Oh, that's right. What about orange? I want to paint a sunset.
Mix yellow and red. If you use more red, you'll get a darker color.
I also want to paint some waves. I have blue, but I need purple.
Mix red and blue. Can you make a little more? I need some purple too.
Explanation 2.
Welcome back. Hanny and I are discussing Part A of this month's ABC Talk lesson. Ed and Gina are painting in art class. Ed is in need of green paint, but neither he nor Gina has any.
Correct. But again, all is not lost. Gina reminds Ed that he can make his own green paint. All he has to do is mix some blue and yellow paint together.
Ed can't believe that he forgot how to make green paint. Oh, that's right, he says. As in, how could I have forgotten to make green?
Indeed. That being said, though, it sure seems as though Ed has forgotten a lot about mixing colors. Apparently, he has also forgotten how to make orange. What about orange? He asks Gina. I want to paint a sunset.
Gina answers Ed by telling him to mix yellow and red. Then she says, if you use more red, you'll get a darker color. What a good tip.
I agree. Ed 想要画夕阳，那没有橙色的颜料该怎么办呢？其实黄色加红色就会得到橙色，那红色用多一点，颜色就会比较深。文中有一个补充单字 sunset， 就表示夕阳或是日落。那么 sunrise 它是拼作 sunrise，sunrise 表示日出黎明。Okay, Gina is full of paint mixing knowledge, but not Ed. In the coming lines, he's going to ask Gina for even more help.
I also want to paint some waves, says Ed. I have blue, but I need purple. So, he's asking this. How can I make purple?
Mix red and blue, says Gina. Then she puts Ed to work. Can you make a little more purple paint? She asks politely. I need some purple too.
Good for her. It's about time she got something from Ed. Anyway, we are almost done with our lesson. But before we say goodbye, Daphne needs to have a word with you.
今天的第三则文法是动词加上 a little more， 意思是多做某事。A little more 在这里是副词片语，由副词 a little 一点点和副词 more 更多组成，使用的时候要放在动词的后方。例如 You look tired. You should sleep a little more. 你看起来很累，应该要多睡一点。
Okay, everyone, today's dialogue is now officially finished.
Yes, it is. But don't worry, you guys. We'll be back next time with part B of this month's ABC talk. For now, though, it's break time. See you next time.
休息一下，马上回来哦。
Ed and Gina are painting pictures.
Can I borrow your green paint?
Sorry, I don't have green paint.
How can I paint grass then? It has to be green.
Just mix blue paint and yellow paint. Yellow and blue make green.
Oh, that's right. What about orange? I want to paint a sunset.
Mix yellow and red. If you use more red, you'll get a darker color.
I also want to paint some waves. I have blue, but I need purple.
Mix red and blue. Can you make a little more? I need some purple too.
必备的5句英语实用句。
欢迎收看《就爱讲英文》，
我是悠悠，
我是季安。
租屋的时候一定要问租金、押金含水电吗？这些英文你会说吗？
来，今天跟大家分享5个实用句关于租屋的。1. The rent is a month. 2. I need a deposit. 3. Are utilities included? 4. When can we sign the contract? 5. Rent is due on the
第一个呢，就是房租多少钱，很重要。
对 ，the rent is 多少钱a month。
对
，OK， 所以呢，你要问什么 ？How much is the rent？
How How much is the rent?
How much is the rent？ 好，你问完之后，房东啦或者是中介就会跟你讲啦。
但是呢，如果租房子还要支付一些押金啊，因为那个房东怕你有没有就是不付啊，或者是有些是东西把它弄坏掉，
对，钻墙壁之类的。
对。
所以他会先把一些钱拿起来放，
压2个月
押金就是 deposit。好，那通常呢就是1个月或2个月，一般是2个月了，但有些比较好的也会有1个月。所以你会说我需要1个月的押金。
好
，I need a 1 month deposit。
I need a 1 month deposit。
好 ，deposit 就是预付款押金，然后就是预先付的。I need a 2 month deposit。
I need a 2 month deposit。
对，或者是如果你是房东的话，你就说，你要先支付个2个月的押金啊。You need to pay a 2 month deposit。
这个房东态度没有很好，我没有想要租，好不好？
直接进我的口袋。You need to pay a 2 month deposit or 3 month deposit。
太过分了啦！但是呢，有没有问这个含水电瓦斯？这个很重要。
水电瓦斯这个英文呢，就1个字。水电瓦斯变成 utilities。
对，
超好用的
utilities。
所以呢，Does the rent include utilities？
Does the rent include utilities？
好，这个租金呢，它包含水电瓦斯吗？Does the rent include utilities？OK， 或者你也可以说 Are utilities included？
这比较简单。
对
，Are utilities included？
对，就这个1个月多少钱了？Are utilities included？ 这个有包水电瓦斯吗？
对，你喜欢这个房子，然后又都包，赶快签约，
立马签。好，所以你问他什么时候可以签约嘞 ？When can we sign the contract？
When can we sign the contract？
对 ，contract 是契约或者是合约哈 ，sign the contract 就是签合约。
Sign the contract，你还要问说什么时候付这个租金，何时到期？有时候是怎么1年1签啊，或是半年1签之类的。
对，好，那我们就问他说，On what day is the rent due？
On what day is the rent due？
租金几号要交？什么时候到期？这样。好，那房东就问你，就回你哦。The rent is due on the 几月几号这样几号或者是 rent is due on the 比如说7号。The rent is due on the 7th.
The rent is due on the 7th.
每个月7号缴房租哦。
不要忘记哦。
看今天的 live action. I like the house a lot.
Very good.
But before I decide, I have a few questions.
Okay.
How much is the rent? 2?
The rent is $20,000 a month.
$20,000 a month.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'll need a 2-month deposit.
2 months deposit. Are utilities included in the rent?
Of course not.
You know, I'm a very poor college student.
All right. Water is included.
Okay, thanks a lot. So when can we sign the contract?
Whenever you like. The room is vacant.
Anything else I should take notice of?
Rent is due on the 5th of every month. 5th of every month.
Fifth.
The 5th of every month.
All right.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。那我们今天在 ABC Talk 学到了4个单字，现在用1分钟的时间帮大家复习。同学们，您都准备好没？1分钟计时。开始。好，第二个单词它可以当名词用来指颜料，当动词去表示绘画，它还有油漆啊、涂油漆的意思。这个字是哪个字呢？就是 paint。来看动词例句 ，Mia is painting a picture of her cat。Mia 正在画画，她画的是她的猫咪喵。好，再看名词例句 ，Eric brought a box of paints to school yesterday。Eric 昨天带1盒颜料去学校。好，第二单词草，牛吃草那个草怎么说？叫做 grass。 The area is covered with grass. 那个区域长满了草。好，第3个单字是混合、掺和、混在一起。这个字怎么说呢？它是当动词表示 mix， 它是 mix。She mixed the black tea with sugar and milk. 她把红茶跟糖跟奶合在一起，它就是奶茶嘛。好，第4个单字是波浪。波浪这个名词怎么说呢？叫做 wave。好，它也可以用指挥手去当动词用。OK，sailing in big waves is very dangerous. 在大浪中驾船是很危险的哦。好，太好啦！我们在1分钟之内顺利复习完4个单字，同学们表现很棒哦。回去也要多多复习。今天的 ABC Interactive English 到此为止，下次见喽，拜拜。